what building a balanced plate does is it helps actually create fullness and satiety. So that way it doesn't feel like you are absolutely white knuckling it through your diet all the time. I'm going to provide a formula for you that's going to be really easy to follow. So the first one is protein. I want you to think about protein is the cornerstone of each of the meals that you build. The reason for this is, one, if you guys want to build muscles, you need to eat your protein. But protein is not just necessary for muscles, it's also necessary for helping us feel full and satisfied. Now, because protein is so satiating, meaning that it's hard to eat large amounts in a single sitting, then I highly recommend you actually spread your protein out throughout the day. And I know that the big question for everybody is, okay, how much protein do I actually need to eat? A really good ballpark estimate is going to be about 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day, and then just evenly spread that out across your meals. Second one is going to be carbohydrates. They are your body's preferred source of energy, as well as your brain's preferred source of energy. Carbohydrates also contribute to our fiber intake, and fiber intake is necessary for a few things. It keeps us regular, aka we poop daily. It also helps support a healthy gut microbiome, and then it also contributes to fullness and satiety within our meals. The third piece is going to be vegetables. I know, everybody's least favorite thing to talk about, but they are very, very necessary for primarily micronutrients. They also contribute to your total fiber intake, and they add volume to your meals. What I mean by this is you can add vegetables to your plate without adding a ton of calories, but you feel like you're eating more food, and as a result, you feel more full and satisfied at the end of your meal. The fourth one is going to be fats. Fats are essential for being our secondary energy source for our brains and our bodies, but also for our hormone health. Fats are a little bit tricky because a lot of times we can't actually see them on our plate. Sometimes the fats that you are incorporating in your diet come from the cooking oil that you use to actually make your meals. Sometimes it comes within some of the foods that we're eating. But we can also use healthy fat sources to, as I like to say, accessorize our meals with either flavors or textures, such as avocados, nuts and seeds, oils, marinades, the likes. So fats can be used to make our meals taste better. To consistently execute a balanced plate on a regular basis with whole, minimally processed foods, you guys need to have a meal planning and prepping routine in place. It's absolutely essential because what we understand is a lot of these whole food sources require effort to get them from your fridge onto your plate. And so as a result, we need to make them readily available in order to set you guys up for success in making decisions on a day-to-day basis. I do have a variety of resources specifically on this topic. So I do have a podcast on this, and I also have a PDF download. I also send out a weekly email, Meal Prep Monday, every week to my newsletter. And so if you guys need a little help and inspiration, I do send out recipes every single week.